Fellas, AC here, welcome to another review. And I'm terribly sorry, I've been off the hook, off the radar for a while. I was a bit tied up with work and some other stuff. So, finally I'm back, and I'm glad to be back. Today I've got a fragrance which is a latest release, kind of recent release, and I really liked it. There's very rarely I praise a fragrance which is released in recent years, because most of the fragrances do what tons of other fragrances do. Now, it's called YSL Y. Now, Y was released back in the 70s, so this is basically a reincarnation of an existing fragrance from YSL. The fragrance has no similarities to my nose with the classic Y, but this one is actually a very good fragrance, Eau de Parfum. It was first released as an EDT back in 2017, which I didn't appreciate. I didn't like it. It was nothing special. The EDP is fantastic, and it was created by Dominique Robion, the man who created YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme. He's also created French Lover for Frédéric Malle, which is one of my absolute favorite fragrances. So Dominique Robion, when I saw the name, automatically I was interested to try it. So I got two official samples. I have completely run out of one, and I've got one left. This rarely happens. I've sprayed it a lot, used it a lot, tried it in spring, now in summer. I'm loving it. It's a great fragrance. Okay, so the fragrance starts off, and the moment it starts off, you know that you're smelling a blue scent, which is a bummer. But it doesn't end like a blue smell. But blue scent, ambroxan, is definitely there, not mentioned in the notes breakdown. There's a lot of this, that, and the other notes, trying to impress you. It's basically an ambroxan based fragrance, and I've smelled this chemical compound in many fragrances of late, and they all smell of this chemical compound. It's not ambroxan, but I'll try and explain to you how it smells like. It smells like resinous, sweet, and sour at the same time. So sour in the sense like lemony sour, sweetness and resinous at the same time. It's the same chemical compound, and it has tremendous projection. And I've smelled it in 2 or 3 different fragrances. I'll review them and I'll mention them. I hope I know the name of the compound. It's not mentioned, but it's there. This chemical compound I've smelled in many good fragrances which have a tremendous amounts of projection and power. So the official notes breakdown says there's ginger and green apple. Now I can understand there's ginger and green apple in here because it has those facets. So it's zesty, spicy, fresh, and then this apple-like smell, or sweet, juicy smell. It's juicy. It literally is mouth-wateringly juicy. It's delicious. Lovely. When the fragrance starts to dry down and becomes cleaner, less resinous. It's very resinous when it starts off. As I said, like ambroxan, thick ambroxan. So the fragrance loses its resinous sweetness and brings in clean elements. So it's clean and smooth, right? And fresh. So they've got vetiver in the base, which I can see, but it's very generic, synthetic vetiver. And it's got this cleanness about itself. So very effervescent and clean. So juniper berries are, translucent quality is what juniper berries I associate with. Think Roja's Elysium Cologne. It does the same thing there. It's very zesty, fizzy, clean, translucent clean. And that's what the fragrance is. It's delicious, juicy to start with, and then it becomes fresh, clean. You will definitely get a lot of compliments if you wear this. It's very, very appealing. So, upsides and downsides. This is a very good fragrance for starters. People who want to have a collection of few fragrances, they're just starting off, and they want something that impresses people and lasts a long time. It's a very, very good starter fragrance. Number 2, performance. YSL fragrances are not known for performance. This one has brilliant longevity, I'm telling you, and it fills up the whole room. So I sprayed it this afternoon. I went 3 or 4 sprays. I went downstairs. I was in the garden, came back after about 3 or 4 hours. While I was climbing my staircase, I could smell it. So this has got tremendous projection. It fills up a room. But when you're out and about, you won't smell it. I think it gives you olfactory fatigue. because of that chemical compound. So I couldn't smell it, but the moment I entered, I was climbing the stairs, boom, I could smell it. I could smell YSL Y from downstairs. So this fragrance has got tremendous projection, great performance, amazing longevity, but it could give you olfactive fatigue. It gives me olfactive fatigue. Number 3, compliment factor. Now this is the kind of fragrance which a young lad and young girls would absolutely love. Even all women will love this. Who doesn't like to smell a man smartly dressed, fresh, clean and sweet? It is not as sweet as sugar, but its sweetness is like a fruity apple, as I said, green apple sweetness. So it's definitely a compliment magnet, absolutely. Downsides: synthetic composition. Number 2nd downside, too simple. Too simple for people who are experienced. People like me who have got hundreds of fragrances in their collection. Too simple. But sometimes you want to wear it. Value for money is the 3rd one. See, it comes for about 75 pounds. I think it's 90 ml. So this fragrance is not cheap. And when you smell something as simple like this, it just, sort of doesn't appeal to you. Value for money is low, I would say. But if you're into the game, the game of pulling women, going out on dates and all that stuff, you really want this in your collection because it leaves a direct impact, especially if you're in the 20, 25, 30-year-old kind of a category, age group. So dating game. This is basically to impress women. Occasions. See, I think this is a date or an office or an interview safe fragrance. Very versatile. Basically, all you have to do is wear it with a smile. It's a very jovial and happy fragrance. Wear it with a smile. So I think, you can wear it in any weather, seasons. It's very versatile. It smells great in spring. It smells great in summer. It's really, really good. Very versatile. Age groups. Any age groups, but it's absolutely meant for 20 to 30-year-olds who want to really don't want to make too much effort, don't want to scratch their heads thinking, what do I wear? It's a dumb reach. You can wear this to anything and you'll shine. Just put the right attitude in it. It's a very jovial, happy, easygoing fragrance. Just be like that. So, marks out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, but it's a very, very good fragrance. Don't get me wrong. I'm giving it a 7 because I'm appreciating it from all angles, all aspects. So for someone who's experienced, this is nothing new, but somebody who's just getting into the game, this is probably going to be an 8, even 9 if you get lots of compliments. And if that's the whole purpose of you wearing a fragrance, absolutely. So for me, 7 out of 10, good fragrance. Hope you enjoyed the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.